Upwoody Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for RuriDragon chapter 29. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because of course this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, and we ain't sponsored by Shueisha, and we ain't sponsored by Manga Plus, and we ain't sponsored by Viz. So considering how much we promote Manga Plus on this channel, it's kind of surprising, right? But if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable little Gara kitty over here, and this operation literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon where we are doing our anime live reaction content. Because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we could have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botched localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Dragon Ball Daima, which we cover in both the sub and the dub. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you're a $10 patron, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there's a stacked winter anime season in full swing and more on the way. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So, well, last chapter of RuriDragon, like, let's be real, Ruri literally was cooking. She was a cooking. And then they got busted. And yeah, it was all bad. But anyways, let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us today. And this chapter is titled Walk on Eggshells. And oh God, I gotta walk on eggshells with this localization because, well, Caleb Cook admitted on Blue Sky that he was basically botching this localization. Oh, yes, he was. And I will be doing a video on what I found from Caleb Cook. I still can't believe that he admitted this. I really can't. Oh my God. But anyways. Is something wrong? Just some bread getting toasted. My daughter's a bakery now? We'll have to set some rules because it'll be chaos if she runs around using those powers willy-nilly. I'm sorry, I'll give her a good talking to later. It's not a huge deal, but yes, please do. Anyhow, I'm glad she's settling in well enough with all this. Thanks to your helpful presence. Getting to watch this play out makes me feel like becoming an educator was worth it. Oh, you weren't keen on this job before? Never been especially enthusiastic, no. But someone's got to be here to take the reins, unless we want the whole world to go up in smoke. You know, the real stuff is yet to come. We'll tackle it together. Is this a ship I am seeing here? Maybe. Yeesh, we sure got in trouble. Uh-huh. As well you should have. That fire could be deadly if you're not careful. What happened? Used those powers without my permission again and you're suspended. He laid down the law. Yeah, he did. She did the thing, huh? I think he was being pretty lenient, really. My bad. I'll try not to get you in any more trouble. Nah, you're good. I got caught up in the moment, too. I don't know. Sure seems like too many rules to me. I mean, these are bodily functions you came by naturally, but you're not free to use them? Isn't that oppressive? Fair point. That's rough. But, I mean, it's kind of understandable, to be honest. No, it makes sense. I gotta follow the same rules as everyone else, which means basic manners in society. Well, that must have been exhausting how everyone wanted a piece of you. I should have known. Someone sure is popular. I'm kind of jelly. I fucking hate... Oh my God. Why? 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 Why do I... Why? Really? You create the spotlight, Asuka? What's wrong with the goofing off? Oh God. Okay. I'm gonna check the Spanish version, first of all, to see what it says there. And in the case of, like, here's my thing, okay? When it comes to slang, up in here, how I feel about it. I would rather, if you're gonna put, like, slang, because we do, sometimes it is the English equivalent of Japanese slang. I would rather you put, like, a translation note and explain why you're using, like, shit like jelly up in here. Because that would make me at least feel better, and probably like a good chunk of your readers feel better knowing why you put that in there. I'm just saying. I don't know about you, but at least say what, like, in a translation note, why you put jelly in there. Like, say, like, this is like the Japanese equivalent for this is that, because I get that from fan translators all the time, and it makes me feel better. And also Manga Plus original localizer, or localizers will do it too, and it's just so much better to have that. Okay, I double checked the Spanish version because I was curious, obviously, and it does say it is jealous, it is, but god damn it, I hate the wording. I fucking hate the wording. Why? Why do you have to? I fucking hate that you put jelly here. Why can't you just put why can't you just say jealous? Why? I know it's just a nitpick, but and I use jelly. I do, but I just don't get it. I don't. Anyways, hold on a second, because I did put it in the Spanish. It says in the Spanish version, you are popular. I'm so jealous. Do you want to be popular, Asuka? And here it says, someone sure is popular. I'm kind of jelly. Really, you crave the spotlight, Asuka? I could give that part a pass. That doesn't bother me. That doesn't bother me as much. Let me know what you guys think, especially if you are a Japanese speaker. Like, does that bother you as really you crave the spotlight? Bother you as much as the jelly portion? Because to me that it kind of does bother me, because it's supposed to be well, at least the Spanish version is the closest to being accurate to the Japanese Japanese version, the original Japanese. I feel like it's kind of close. It's closer to being to the do you want to be popular? Like, that doesn't that's why I'm like, that doesn't bother me as much. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. What's with the goofing off? You're up, Aoki. Next order of business, yeah? You only got a handful of tasks to handle today, so pull it together. Oh, right. Better hop to it. Come on, let's go. Hey, Ruri, speak up if you're not feeling great about whatever, okay? Mm-hmm. Are we seriously chill with that thing being here? You mean the monster girl? Oh, come on, it's not like anybody got hurt. Actually, it's my understanding that she burned a boy in her class. For real? Did he die? Oh, God, here we go. We're getting to the discrimination. This is what I've been wanting from this. No, obviously not. Okay, but still, clearly dangerous. Why is someone like that even allowed at school? I'm so happy. This is what I've been waiting for from this manga. Dunno, man. Really? I really don't think we have to worry about it. Why? Why can't you just use probably? I don't get... I know, I sound like an old fuddy-duddy. But, like, come on. Why? Hi, Ruri. Hey, you down in the dumps about something? You know, it's annoying how you peer into my soul like that. I guess. It's feeling harder and harder to exist like this. Like, this is exactly what I've been waiting for. Where Ruri is dealing with being discriminated against for being, who she is, a demi-human. Because at some point, you know she's going to have to make the decision to stay with humanity or go and, you know, learn how to tame her dragon skills. Or not tame, I'm sorry, master her dragon skills. Ever since the horns grew in, it's crossed my mind a few times. Like, of course I stand out in a crowd. I could try not to let it get to me, but given all this, of course people are going to tease. And I'm no fan of that, obviously. Honestly, I initially thought they'd be flat scared of me in general, given what I am. Yet, a bunch of them are so friendly. Like, they try to be considerate by not making a big deal out of it. But then again, they wouldn't walk on eggshells unless they felt some kind of weird way about it. I see. Dealing with people is just so draining. Oh God, ain't that the truth? Like, I have to wonder how the person I'm interacting with feels about me. What am I to them? I can't help but dwell on that. I'd almost rather be scary or creepy, or hear about how I gross people out, like with Kamada. That'd be easier to cope with in a way. What are you saying exactly? Care to share? But I understand what she's saying. She would rather have people be upfront with her than like talk shit to her face than like talk behind her back. She wants to know what people really think about her being a demi-human versus like people talking shit. And that she'd rather people discriminate her to her face than just be tolerant, if that makes sense. Well, I was just saying how it seems like you go out of your way to be extra nice to me, Kashira. Oh my God. It seems like you go out of your way to be extra nice to me, Kashiro. So, do you? I sure do. Is it because I'm part dragon? Yep. Hey, at least she's being honest. Oh, okay. But so what? You're saying you can't stand that? Is that the gist? Look, I can't help it. Remember how I literally witnessed you coughing up blood? Ever since that day, we've all had a lot to think about. Kind of concerning stuff. I bet you've had some thoughts too, Ruri. And I know I screwed up with the fire stuff back there. I've been kicking myself out about how I gotta be more careful. Why? You don't need to be careful with me. In fact, I don't want to be treated with kid gloves because of who I am. I feel the same way. Because, not just because, of course, I'm a Jew and all that. It's not that. It's because I am mentally disabled, technically. According to the government, I'm mentally disabled. Because I have multiple mental illnesses. And I don't want to be treated, and it was like this when Brian died too. I don't want to be treated with kitty gloves on. I don't want to. I just want people to understand who I am, what I'm dealing with, and not treat me like I'm some little kid that needs to be protected. No. I have to ask, do you only hang out with me because I'm totally not human? Ooh, that phrasing. But yeah, that's a good question. Ruri, come on. Hey, I have to wonder if I'm wrong, then just say so. Bingo, totally true. Can't stand... Dude! I don't blame her. Can't stand that either? Want to stop hanging out? I don't like it. Sorry if that hurts your feelings, but yeah, tell her, Ruri! If my existence is making someone walk on eggshells, then maybe I don't want them sparing a thought for me at all. I love Ruri for saying this. As I thought, I just don't know how to deal with you, Ruri. Message received, though. I don't blame Ruri for this. Ruri is just like, I don't want to be friends with someone just because they want to be friends with the demi-human. I want people to be friends with me because they like me for who I am. Not just because of something. It's kind of like with what I've been dealing with since the whole thing with Gamergate 2 started. Like, people were following me because they thought I was like on quote unquote their side, when I've always been on my own side. I've always been consistent. People that have followed me long enough know this, that I've been like fighting against censorship for a long time. And that's just how I've always been. I'm not, and so when people call me a grifter and associate me with other grifters, it's like, no, I'm not that way. I've never been that way. No, I actually fight for what I believe in. I just wish I got rewarded for fighting for what I believed in a lot more. But it is what it is. Instead, I get shadow banned. Stupid. Let's go. Yeah, she's been friendly with Kashiro lately. That's the one with the 2-colored pigtails. And Kashiro is part of a clique with Miyashita and Makura, so gotcha. Wait, looks like something's going on over there. You're right. You stay put while I handle it. But, huh? What now? Could anyone explain? Give me a break! Uh-oh. It's burning, and burning like hell. Remember what I said? That at some point, that Ruri was going to have to make a choice about to like go and tame her powers. And she does. It's probably coming a lot sooner than I thought, but I really like this chapter a lot. This is something that I was hoping Ruri was going to face. Is that she is getting sick of people using her. And hell, I'm this way. I deal with this all the time. I've had to deal with this all the time, or multiple times, where people take advantage of me because I feel take advantage of my kindness. Because I can't stand when when people are ganging up on someone. I can't stand it, and I go out of my way to stop the fuckery, and I get taken advantage of. Same with what's happened with the protests and stuff like that, and with with my other activist shit. People take advantage of me and use my content, and not only that, like they know I am in, they know my situation. They don't help me at all. Like it bothers me. It just bothers me to no end. It does. But that's a whole different thing. It really does. It does. But, and like, you find out when you go through something really, really tragic, like I've gone through it multiple times, you really find out who your friends are. You find out who your real friends are. And Ruri's finding out who her real friends are. She is. She did the right thing. She's like, no. She's like, are you just my friend because I'm a demi-human? Or I'm a dragon, or part dragon. And Mitch is like, yeah. She's like, if that's why you're my friend, you're not really my friend. If that's why you're hanging out with me, is because I'm part dragon. Like, fuck off. And I don't blame her for that. And I'm so glad she did that. That is something that, like, a lot of us in life have had to face, where people are just friends because of a specific thing. Like, whether it is because you have a car, whether it is because you have connections to something, whether it is because you're supposedly the leader of something. Like, that's what it is. It happens all the time. Or not just that, or because of who your parents are, because you become famous. This happens all the time. And I'm glad we got this chapter. This chapter was fantastic. This is exactly what I wanted from RuriDragon since the beginning. And we're at chapter 29. I think I even said, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, I think I said by chapter 50, the latest, that I wanted to see Ruri make the choice of when she was going to go see, if she was going to live with her dad or stay in human society. But we're going to be at chapter 30 next chapter. And I think that choice is going to come then. I think I said by like chapter 20, I wanted to see like some more discrimination or something like that. And we did, and for the most part, I've gotten what I wanted from RuriDragon so far. I've gotten to see bullying. I'm getting more discrimination. And I mean, I like what she said this chapter. She's like, I want people to be upfront with me. I want people to tell me to my face if they're scared of me, or if I'm creepy or whatnot. And hell, I would rather them than walk around eggshells around me. Just be honest with me. And she's now learning it. She's now seeing the ugly side of humanity. I can't wait to see what's going to happen. I want to know what you guys think. Do you guys think that she's going to make the decision because her powers are now becoming out of control, right? At least right now. Do you think that the decision Ruri's going to have to make in regards to living with her dad is going to be coming next chapter? Or do you think, I really do think it's coming next chapter. I do. I think she's going to have to go finally meet her dad next chapter. Because Ruri is just, she's tired of being around people walking on eggshells around her. And she just can't, I don't think she's going to be able to handle it anymore. Because, like, think about it. People, for the past few, during the school festival, people were just straight up taking advantage of her. I really think that she's going to go live with her dad soon to see what it's like to be among the dragons, and then make up her mind if she's going to stay with the dragons or live in human society. I was really hoping we would see like another half dragon or something before then, but I don't think that's going to happen. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more RuriDragon content. A few ways you could do that: donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wish list. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. And until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.